Welcome everyone at blogtalkradio.com/georap. George Rapidas here, chef and nutritionist. And on tonight's show we will have a very special and beautiful guest who will be discussing her very beautiful book entitled Cooking with Love. Hello, Ruth.
Hi, Joe. Delighted to be with your show. Back to your show.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to have you back and discuss more happenings with your book, Cooking with Love. And I've been enjoying the recipes from it, like I told you before.
Yes.
And recently came back from France.
Yes. We went to France for the Gourmand World Cookbook Award, which my book, Cooking with Love, was the winner for the country.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. And after Paris, we went to the south, to Rhone Valley, to the wine country.
Oh.
It was very cold. It was unusual for this time of the year, they told us, but it was very cold. Again, no heat. We went from winery, one after the other. It's cold, cold, cold. But all the wine there, it's really magnificent.
You know, and I like the red wines, but cooking with wine, really, especially with meat, you stir fry.
With red meat, red wine. I cook a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that in your video. I noticed that now you have some videos on YouTube.
Yes, now I'm taping a lot of cooking shows.
Yeah.
Yes, more coming. More coming.
I'll be checking.
Yes, you saw one or two already.
I've seen the one where you're preparing the broccoli with the mushrooms.
Yes, there is another one with the chicken and vegetable, which I got a lot of on Facebook. I got a lot of mail. They love it. It's also very quick, and you have it. It's so tasty. They like it, and more to come because I'm cooking a lot of. I'm taping now a lot of shows.
Oh, good. Well, how can my listeners now? How can they get in touch with you on Facebook?
They can go to my website. It's like my name.
Okay.
RuthMilstein.com, and the last page it will take you to my YouTube and to my Facebook and every place. That's it. I'm telling to my readers, always experiment. You don't have to do exactly don't cook exactly the recipe that you see in any book. Always experiment, change the spice, change the vegetable if you don't like it. If you don't like red meat, change it to chicken. It will work. It will work. And you feel after that, you feel creative. You did something.
So, with your book, I think that, and that's one thing I noticed with your book, that everything is delicious, but it's also so simple and elegant.
Thank you. And most of the ingredients, you have it at home. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to search. Everything you have at home.
And right now, with Lent that's here right now, people are eating more fish. I noticed you have some excellent fish recipes for Fridays when people can only have fish.
Oh, yeah. It's coming. It's around Easter.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Salmon baked in eggplant coating.
Yes.
That sounds delicious.
I got a lot of mail, and I was in radio interview in Chef Table. He said he made it before the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one, yes. He asked me about the same recipe. But all of them, you can substitute the fish to other fish. You don't have to cook the same fish.
So let's say if you didn't have salmon, what would you substitute if you didn't have salmon?
Salmon, go to mackerel because it's salmon. It's a little bit fat. They have the omega-3. Go to mackerel.
Okay. Yeah, so you have a mackerel stew.
Mm-hmm.
And mackerel can be substituted.
You can red snapper. You can go over there, or striped bass. Halibut is very good fish. Very good fish. It's always available. And try to buy it fresh, not in packages in the supermarket.
Well, they say that, like in the Mediterranean and those countries, they eat more fish, and the people actually, they have less depression. They're healthier,
And they live longer.
They live longer.
It's the fish and the olive oil and the olive and fresh herbs and spice. All this make it. They live longer. If you go to Europe, you see in a coffee shop, you know what you see there? A lot? 90 years old, 100 years old.
You wouldn't know it at their age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed that. I know they walk more there, too.
They walk
everywhere.
They walk. Because it's too cold in the house. There's no heat.
There's no heat. They better walk. They're going to freeze.
I don't believe it. It's not outside, but they eat outside. After the restaurant. There's table and chair, and everybody eat outside.
You have the mushroom pie, which looks just absolutely delicious.
It is.
And you know how I feel about the Quincy jam. That's a household favorite. That's one of my favorites.
I think it's wholesome. I mean, it's the most tastiest jam. My mother used to make it a lot because we had Quincy tree in the backyard. My mother used to make it because Quincy is tasteless when it's raw, but when you make a jam or you cook it with meat, it brings all the flavor.
And ginger, I love it. It has ginger powder.
Ginger, but try to buy it fresh, not for supermarket, from places that sell fresh. When I open a jar of ginger, my neighbor knock on my door.
Your neighbor, that's your neighbor again.
No, they're nosy.
I don't blame them, sure.
Yeah, they smell a lot.
Good food.
Yeah.
Yeah, outstanding. Yeah, you hear about pineapple, but you don't hear.
And with the wine also sauce. Or if you want to be fancy and to impress your guest, the chicken breast filled with mushroom. You can prepare it 2 days ahead or week ahead and cook it the last day, and you're going to have a lot of friends.
I want to thank you once again for being on the show. Time goes by so fast when I'm talking with you.
I know, George.
It's like we're talking with an old friend.
Thank you. You're really my friend.
Thank you. And, of course, we're friends on Facebook.
I know.
So.
I know.
Well, I would love to have you on again in a few weeks, too, if you like.
Okay.
And everyone can get your book at Amazon.com?
And all the bookstore, Borders, Barnes & Noble, Overstock.com, or through my publisher. It's Tate, publishing.com, and they will get it in 2 days from my publisher.
All right.
And they can get the audio also, or they can download the ebook through my publisher. Straight to the computer.
Well, thank you, Ruth, and I'll be in touch with you on Facebook. And
thank you, Joe.
Everyone have a great day.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for having me in your show.
Welcome.
Bye-bye.